We move to the Dolphins and Chiefs game, and this is a game where I feel like we're both going to be on the same page. Um, at Arrowhead against the Dolphins team who won one game
Yeah.
against a winning team all season. In fact, the Patriots actually had more wins against the winning team than the Miami Dolphins. Tyreek Hill also banged up. The spread here is at 3.5. Do you think the Chiefs cover the spread?
Oh, hell yeah. Of course they do. We don't have the legend of Van Ginkel playing in this game because he got hurt versus the Buffalo Bills. Bradley Chubb is out. Their other second best linebacker is out, and those are their two main pass rushers. And then you also have Jalen Ramsey, who's been okay, but he still got burned by Stephon Diggs in this game. But you're telling me the Miami Dolphins, with a banged up Tyreek Hill, who had 13 targets in that game, no other receiver had more than three, who had a great running game going in the first half versus the Buffalo Bills, which was carrying them in that game, is going to go to Kansas City against Patrick Mahomes, Andy Reid, Isaiah Pacheco, and the vicious runner he is, Clyde Edwards-Helaire out of the backfield in the receiving game, Rashee Rice, and Travis Kelsey. And that defense, oh yeah, Chris Jones, he's a pretty good defensive player
Not
there.
bad.
L'Jarius Sneed, we have Steve Spagnuolo, who always elevates his game. You want to talk about coordinators who elevate and take it to the next level in the playoffs? Spags is one of them dudes on defense. And then, oh yeah, you play in Miami, you can't beat winning teams. And oh yeah, it's gonna be -5 degrees in Kansas City. No shot.
No shot at all. I agree here. Plus, you have a Patrick Mahomes in the playoffs. We know how he elevates his game in the postseason. There's a reason why he has a two Super Bowls as well. And again, the Miami Dolphins have proven to be frauds week in and week out throughout the
Yeah.
season. There's a reason why they haven't been on the top, Brickyard's top five. And the Chiefs, like, say what you will about their offense. Rashid Rice has stepped up. Isaiah Pacheco has been a solid running back for them. And Travis Kelsey gets a week off, so he gets some rest there. So I think this is a lock here.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Chiefs -3.5 is an absolute lock. And I think that they blow them out.
Yeah, I think they blow them out. And two has been kind of pathetic the past few weeks. And I am so sick and tired of hearing about the Miami Dolphins, all that speed, all these yards that they're racking up. I'm like, really? Show me all of those yards that they're racking up against good teams and good defenses. Oh, wait, they aren't. They're going up against good teams. Anytime they do, they're scoring 20 points. And oh, congrats. You dropped 40 points on mediocre teams. That's great to hear. That's fantastic that you can beat up on bad teams. But when it comes down to it, winning against good teams is what's going to matter there. And you just haven't done that and you haven't proven it. And I can't imagine that's going to build going into the playoffs, especially because my last image of Tyreek Hill is him limping to the sideline. And as soon as he sat out for a play, to was like, oh, you know what I should do? Throw a pass into double coverage to someone who's not named Tyreek Hill. Yeah, great idea.
Yeah, this game is going to be ugly. Chiefs are going to win this game, and the Dolphins are going to go away and into oblivion because their salary cap situation gets pretty ugly as well as we enter into next season. So Dolphins, you had a good run, but I don't. There's no chance they beat the Chiefs.
Yeah, Mahomes and Kelsey is enough. And I think Miami, like, how are you going to score in this game? Like, I'm sick of hearing about how elite this offense is when you can't move the ball against a banged up Bills defense. Like, Tre'Davious White isn't there. Matt Milano isn't there. Von Miller hasn't looked the same. Their best corner got banged up in that game. Really, it's just Jordan Poyer who's sticking there. He's all over the field, but it's like, this is a banged up Bills defense. You should have been able to expose them a little bit. And the fact that Mike McDaniels is moved away from Devon Achane at the end of it, it's like, no, it's Devon Achane and a banged up Tyreek Hill, and you're limping into -5 degree wind chills, and it's going to be 2 degrees, but it might even be colder than that in Kansas City. I'm getting cold just thinking about it. I'm getting chills. And then, oh yeah, Patrick Mahomes in Arrowhead. I don't see him losing in the first round to Tua. And if he does, the city of Kansas City, Missouri might very well riot.